Good to see you.
Sorry, I thought आप 12:30 आओगे तो मैं
Do you think there's disruption in the ecosystem?
No, I like the ambulance actually. I thought it fit very well with this conversation.
I'm going to read from the memo now. Medi Assist is India's largest health benefits administrator with a network of 4,750 hospitals across different 20 states. It is profitable and about 40 crores in revenue and generating 33% in EBITDA. We are backing the leader in this space and Dr. Vikram Chhatwal, who we think comes with a unique experience. Vikram, you trained as a medical doctor and specialized in cancer. And then you went and did a PhD and then did an MBA and came back and practiced as a doctor for a while before you decided to switch gears and come to the management of healthcare from being on the delivery side of the healthcare. What made you do that switch?
Thankfully, it's asked to me in hindsight, because if I had, and I remember my father telling me, "What on earth are you doing? You've spent so long learning to become a doctor, and then you come and tell me that maybe I want to switch sides." I was always excited about understanding what the other side of the scale or the other side of the paradigm looks like. And enough intrigue in my mind to say, why does everybody go and do or go to a B school or go elsewhere? What is it that is so different from a caregiver's perspective? And in many ways, I think these series of conversations, maybe fireside chats, allowed me to make that switch to say, let me go learn. I'd never really switched to say, I won't come back to clinical care. I said, let me go learn what the other side did.
We had, in 2010, actually forecasted in our memo, and the health insurance market was just like a $1.2, $1.3 billion at that point of time. And we had said in like a 10, 15-year time frame, it will become like a $5-7 billion market, hugely underestimated. It became a $15 billion market, still growing very fast. What do you think was sort of what changed that perspective, or we typically always underestimate what the demand looks like?
If you'd asked me back in 2005 whether we'd have such a conversation, I'd say maybe not.
Yeah,
we grossly underestimated where we'd be. If you look at these soothsayers today, they're talking of 15 to 50.
Yes.
And I don't know how long, when and how, but I think that what's really pushed the tailwinds over a period of time has been A, the role of private participation in health insurance, B, an increasing middle class population that's kind of energized the need for more efficiency and better coverage, C, employer participation in pushing the agenda for health insurance like every other employee benefit. And last of all, I think in many ways, health and wellness becoming a top of mind recall for every Indian today.
But what's really changed over the last, I would say, 3 to 5 years is the emergence of AI. And how's that disrupting our business? Do you think more challenges coming into that ecosystem? And what is Medi Assist doing to use this new structured, unstructured data ecosystem, which now can be managed much better than it was 15 years back? How's your view changed in this ecosystem?
I think a very relevant question in the life cycle of any business, and more importantly, in the life cycle of our business today. Don't actually think AI is and has any adverse connotation on what we're doing, because it actually, to me, at the core of all of it, delivers better patient choice and is an on-demand tool. Now, if I were to explain that to you in our business today, I think AI as a philosophy and as a business intent has done two fundamental things for us. One, it's actually taken the world of prediction in our business to the fore. And I'll give you an illustration. today, as compared to 3 years ago, for 100% of our patients or our customers who go into a healthcare system for care, we actually use AI to predict the bill value at discharge, but we predict it on the day of admission. And so we're beginning to see how patient's choice strengthens when you share with a customer the possible bill value at the end of that treatment cycle. And it impacts itself in them making better choice of the type of room, better choice of physician, better choice of hospital. And all of that actually plays into a more efficient ecosystem of care. The second, Vishal, is really around AI becoming a fraud, waste, and abuse assistant.
Like a co-pilot.
Like a co-pilot. It's allowed us to use data to be able to identify potential errors that have been committed during and after a hospitalization procedure. And then it actually has taken it to the point where it picks up the specific causes or potential causes for fraud, and then improved our efficiency in being able to not trouble every customer with a barrage of questions, and instead really focus on that handful where we actually think there have been errors. And so in summary, AI has built the foundation for that.
One interesting thing, which not a lot of companies do successfully, but Medi Assist has done successfully, is bought companies. We have done 5 acquisitions till date over the last, I would say, starting 2016, 17, and you have integrated them very successfully over a period of time. While you have grown organically, you have used this inorganic approach as well. And what's the sort of secret sauce of knowing other founders, sort of integrating their businesses into you, and how's that happened?
Thankfully, the question is asked to me in hindsight. Otherwise, I would have never had clarity of what we were doing. A large part of the success then was to be able to migrate the acquired partner into our ecosystem and our platform. So it was a singular intent of switching into our system and our platform while retaining the best practices of the organization as far as possible. And so whether it was harmonizing people, technology, assets and offices, or even networks of hospitals, a lot of it started with us in an as-is state, saying, we are here, and how best can we overlay what we have in the acquisitions? I think the playbook has worked extremely well for us. We've got more and more efficient. We have been able to onboard. And I think what stands testament to our acquisition strategy is that all of the partnerships and acquisitions that we did have not only moved to our delivery platform, but expresses itself in a low churn. So often enough, acquisitions I have experienced in life do result in a significant bleed in the book of business. And in our case, thankfully, we've had the opportunity of retaining that business, and that has truly supported our growth over a period of time.
I think last question, actually. If you had to sort of imagine Medi Assist 15 years from now or a decade from now, I know we may underball where we get to again, but what would you think the world looks like? Yeah, what does Medi Assist look like in a decade from now?
So I'm going to try to answer that. I've never been good at, we missed the 5 to 15, as you can see. Now, how does Medi Assist think and where we'd get to in 15 years? I would, Vishal, really say that our collective belief in the borderlessness of healthcare would where companies like us and Medi Assist, of course, be. And borderless means, to me, on demand, just in time, equitable patient's choice, and reasonable outcomes.